Yo guys, welcome back to another training recap. So yeah, let's just go and start the recap. But okay, so I have to go over a couple trades. But first of all, I just want to say for Asian session we're up 200, and we're halfway through the funded. So just want to get that out. We're at 1.6, around 1.6k in profit. Okay, we're halfway through the funded, which is pretty good. So yeah. So I feel like. Oh yeah, I started taking some trades on gold, and I don't know if I should be sticking with gold or not because it might be too much, I should probably just focus on NQ and ES. I mean, I have been in profit. I'm overall in some decent profit with gold, but I don't know. I might just stick to ES and NQ. Um, Only reason I've been looking at gold is because, bro, NQ and ES, bro, we're just dumping. Could have a reversal at any second, but I haven't seen the reversal yet. So, yeah, we're just waiting for something to happen. And in the meantime, we'll be looking at gold, I guess. So this was New York session, and I remember making a recap, and I said I was gonna update you guys if I made a trade. And here we made the trade. So, yeah, we have like 4 trades to go over because I made 3 during Asian. So let's just go over this trade real quick. So basically, okay, so at first, right, bias is bullish because we have this equilibrium to get drawn towards, okay? And for some reason we never hit it and we just started dumping, but that's that. So, okay, so this thing I just drew is a 4-hour imbalance. So that was a TP for a different trade. I don't have it marked out though. So basically, we tapped into this 4-hour imbalance, right? And I'm kind of just noticing, like, boom, we inverse this 5-minute imbalance. Oops, not 15-minute, my bad. Yeah, we inverse this 5-minute imbalance, right? So I'm like, yo, okay, we can just look for something, some type of short possibly. And then boom, we have both of these fair value gaps formed on the 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, boom. If we can wick into one of these, get a nice reaction, I might enter off that, okay? So I drawed out equilibrium like this. And yeah, this was literally a really good trade, I'm not gonna lie. So basically, we came down, right? So I drew out equilibrium, started coming back up, boom, wicked into this fair value gap and this fair value gap, closed below both of them. So that shows respect to both those fair value gaps, right? And we like closed perfectly at equilibrium with this candle here, and the next candle we closed below equilibrium. And we didn't have any type of what's it called? I don't know how to. I guess not. No type of like green on this candle, which shows sellers are strong. We had a nice big wick. I mean, not even a wick. A nice big body to the downside. So I'm like, okay, this is looking good. And then along with that, we just broke structure on the 5 minute right here. So I'm like, okay, I'm definitely gonna look for an entry. And I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, this is what it was. So I was just waiting for this fair value gap to get inverse because we see, boom, 1 reaction, 2 reactions. So we have some pretty good respect for this fair value gap, and then we inverse it off of this candle. So I'm gonna just wait for one more thing. I see we form this bullish. Wait, actually no, I didn't even wait for this. This is my bad. I remember I entered as soon as we inverse the 5 minute FEG. But then I was like, okay, we started retracing into this fair value gap. So I was like, okay, we'll see what happens. And I set my stop a little bit above the new bearish fair value gap that we formed, and it's also above the inverse. So yeah, we retraced into here. We filled it perfectly. I mean, literally filled it perfectly. And then, my bad, okay. Filled it perfectly. We had a nice reaction, inverse like this small little gap, inverse this gap here, these bullish fair value gaps, right? Then from there is pretty smooth. Yeah, just came down, hit TP, set my TP at this low. Oh wait, no, it was at this fair value gap. My bad. At this 5 minute fair value gap. And yeah, so that was pretty much that trade. So I'm not gonna, I have a lot of trades, so I'm not gonna go into a lot of depth, I guess. Okay, and the next trade. So during Asian session, off the start, I have a bullish bias, right? Because we need a. First of all, I still think we're gonna, or I guess I don't know, but I thought we were gonna hit that equilibrium, but we didn't end up doing it. But we still have to feel. We want to feel this equilibrium probably. That was kind of like my bias, like we were gonna draw to this equilibrium. As you can see, we didn't, but that was part of why I was bullish. And then along with that, we've swept this hourly low right here. I guess you could see we swept these lows, but we didn't really have a reaction. But yeah, we swept this hourly low. We're in this hourly imbalance right here, okay? So those are the two things. I was like, yeah, we might be bullish. So I'm gonna look for a bullish setup. And then let me think. Okay, yeah, boom. This fair value gap right here. I'm like, okay, let me wait for that to get inversed. Boom, gets inversed. Nothing on the 15-minute really. So yeah, fair value gap gets inversed, right? Where am I? Okay, right here. Fair value gap gets inversed. And then I'm looking for a better entry. So we come up. Boom. Big wick down. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna enter now. This is a really good entry. So we got a really nice entry here. And we respected this 1 minute fair value gap that I have marked out. And yeah, we just set our TP at these equal highs right here. And we hit TP. And yeah, that was like $500. And then for this trade, let me think. So yeah, we just explained our bias, it was bullish. So for this trade, honestly, I was like, yo, I'm probably not gonna trade. But then we have this huge movement down, right? So I draw out equilibrium. I see we're in equilibrium from this movement, right? We tap into this 5 minute fair value gap right here, have a nice clean reaction, come back up, close above equilibrium. We invalidate both of these fair value gaps on the 5 minute, right? Boom, invalidate both of those. I'm like, yo, this is looking pretty good. So I'm waiting for something. Oh yeah, I'm just waiting for a better entry because I like noticed this kind of late. We see the 5 minute candle. We see this big candle down. I'm like, yo, okay, I'm gonna enter now. Looking like a solid entry. So we enter, set our stop a little bit below this inverse fair value gap. And honestly, the trade looks pretty good so far because we start coming up. But we had a big reaction off of this 15-minute imbalance. Sadly, I thought we were going to inverse that easily. But bro, I remember like as soon as we hit this, we wicked down like all the way to here. And then we kind of came back up a little bit. But yeah, we had a really strong reaction off of that. Hit our stop loss. I mean, my thing would be to next time should have waited to see how we react off the 15-minute imbalance. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I should have waited to see how we react off the 15-minute imbalance. Looked like a pretty good trade, but it's whatever, and we're dumping a lot right now. We'll see what we do. So yeah, and I'm also happy. I'm happy with this trade because I'm happy with like the stop loss because um I guess like it just shows my stop loss was good, right? We got stopped out and we started dumping even more, so it shows like I had my stop loss at a good good spot. I'm trying to think like what I really want to think like what oh yeah, another thing is we had this bullish imbalance, right? Also kind of like we have this extra line of like resistance that kind of helps my trade out. And yeah, I don't really know. We just wanted to react off of this pretty strongly. Nothing we can really do there. Um, Also, I think I should have, realized like we have these 4 hour lows right here. We probably want to take those out. That's exactly what we did. We're probably going to take these lows out here. And yeah, I mean, that's it for gold. So we're up on gold like overall. So I don't know if I'm going to stop trading it. Okay, and then I made this trade was bad, okay, on micro Nasdaq. This is the last trade, by the way. So basically I had a bullish bias because we we've had a big sell-off, right? We're in this weekly imbalance. We've had this big sell-off, and I'm gonna say right off the bat, I should have waited patiently for this equilibrium to get hit. This is definitely the setup I should have waited for. This right here, this imbalance, we have these 5-minute lows to get hit. Should have waited for this setup. It might get hit, we don't know, but this is what I should have waited for, definitely. But I was just being impatient. I mean, I saw this 5-minute imbalance get inversed, and I was like, yo, we're probably gonna go up. So I waited for this 5-minute imbalance right here we have marked out to get inversed, entered off that, set my TP, that's probably at an imbalance. Yeah, wait, actually, what did I say here? There's gotta be, oh, it's because hourly imbalance, that's why. Said there because of the hourly imbalance, and yeah, we should have, is our fault. We should have been more patient. We should have waited, be like, okay, this is the one setup we're gonna take. So if that doesn't get hit, we're not taking a trade. But yeah, it was completely my fault, obviously. I mean, it's always my fault, but just recognizing, it's definitely my fault. Um, Another thing to go with the bullish bias is swept these lows. We're in all these fair value gaps, right? And um, I don't know if we're okay. We're actually really close to equilibrium. This is weird. Realizing this, maybe I should have, they should definitely consider this, but maybe I should switch my bias. And then I guess we also have this, I guess. So technically it's in equilibrium from this movement. Nah, we should definitely do it off of that though. Yeah, like this, whatever. This was the one we had it off of. This is also the weekly one. So it's definitely this. This is a correct equilibrium. Yeah, hopefully, I don't know. You know what? This is for tomorrow. If we're not showing signs of a reversal, I'm gonna have a bearish bias until we hit equilibrium. And even when we do hit equilibrium, I'm still gonna wait. I should always be doing that. If we're like selling off or whatever, I should wait for signs of a reversal before we have like a bullish or bearish bias. So I think my bias should have been bearish, and we should be waiting for signs of reversal like this here. If it hits in this weekly imbalance, sweep these weekly lows, or if it just hits equilibrium, high time frame equilibrium, that's probably what it's going for. If it hits that, we could definitely see a reversal, but I think I should have a bearish bias for now, unless we start seeing signs of reversal. We'll see what happens when we wake up and we check New York session. I guess, I mean, we also have like this to fill too, like this equilibrium, but I really think we're gonna go and hit this. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next trading recap. And wait, one more thing. So along, like with the thing, with the bias, we just need to see how price opens during New York session to determine like where we're gonna go, what our bias should be, especially like with the both equilibriums needing to be filled, and after this huge sell-off. So yeah, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. But yeah, we're halfway through this funded, and I'll see you guys in the next one.